It happens every year. The leaves change, the animals take in the fresh, crisp air, and the apples ripen. Yep, them apples. Except this year, picking apples has never been harder. At least for some of us. All right. Okay, that's a finger. Just look at this lineup. There's the new iPhone XR starting at $750, the new iPhone XS starting at $1,000, and the iPhone XS Max at $1,100. All three have similar all-screen designs, Face ID, and fast A12 Bionic processors inside. The main difference? Besides size and price, the XR has some camera and screen compromises. Even more confusing? Those old apples, the iPhone 7 and 8, are still available. Yeah, no one wants an old Apple, although they do start at $450. Luckily, me and my team of experts here have been testing all the phones, especially the iPhone XR, which really is the Apple sweet spot. You guys ready to review? Okay, let's start with the camera in this fabulous-smelling animal pen. Unlike the two-camera system on the back of the XS and the XS Max, the XR only has one wide-angle camera. The single camera still takes wonderful shots, but it does mean sacrificing some tricks. First, because there's no telephoto camera to zoom in on scenes, you've got to get closer to your subjects, which means in this case, scaring them away. The XR does have portrait mode. That's the feature that adds blur around a subject to make it look more professional. But instead of using a second camera to figure out where to blur, it uses software. It works okay on faces, though as you can see here, the one taken on the XR looks a little more fake. On the other hand, it works even better than the XS in low light because it's just applying the effect to the wide-angle shot. But here's the crazy part, my new farm friends. It doesn't work on animals. It looks specifically for human faces, and there's even an alert that says no person detected. So if taking portrait shots of your pet donkey, baby goat, or cow is important to you, the XS is your answer. Although, if you use the selfie camera, which also enables facial recognition, portrait mode works on all kinds of critters.
Hi guys, smile.
The screen is the other main difference between the XS and the XR. The 5.8-inch XS and the 6.5-inch XS Max have OLED screens, and the 6.1-inch XR has an LCD screen, like older iPhones. You probably can't tell in this video, but on the XS's screen, there's more contrast and everything looks a bit crisper. But the difference isn't super dramatic. Really, you can only tell the difference when you hold them side by side. A more noticeable difference, the XR has this slightly annoying bigger bezel. I do find the 6.1-inch screen a tad big for my smaller hand, and I wish Apple used the extra space better with added software features. That said, I really do prefer the colorful design of the XR. In addition to this apple red, it comes in 5 other colors. There's one place where the XR knocks down the XS: battery life. And what better way to explain battery life than with apple cider donuts? Because of its lower resolution screen, in everyday use, the XR's battery lasted 1 to 2 hours longer than the XS and the XS Max. On my video streaming test, the XS lasted 10.5 hours, while the XR and the XS Max lasted nearly 13 hours. Oh yeah, the XR, like the XS, is resistant to everyday spills, like hard cider. So which apple do you pick? If that better screen and camera is a must-have, go XS or XS Max. But honestly, if you just want to save money and get a damn good iPhone with longer battery life, the cheaper XR is the one to pluck from the tree. Not a real one. It's not a real apple. It's an apple with an uppercase A.